Education is the foundation of society and shapes our future. The traditional education models we see today were designed for the Industrial Revolution and no longer serve the world we live in. At the School of III, we are passionate about rethinking education, seeing each individual as unique and treasured by God, and inspiring children to embrace learning by nurturing their inner drive and God-given potential. The education track invites us to view this mission from God's perspective, offering answers and strategies to pioneer transformative approaches in education. Joining me today are our amazing track leaders, Teresa Villen, or like we call her, Tessa, who will join us online, and Kosti Kylämpää, who will be here and help us dive deeper into what makes this track so impactful. So, Tessa, let's start with you. Could you share more about the vision for the education track?
My name is Tessa Willen, and I'm part of the Education Track team. Education is the foundation of society, and this track is for those who want to build that foundation strong. Education is the hallmark of discipling nations, the directive given to us by Jesus in the Gospel of Matthew. Whether you're passionate about teaching in classrooms, mentoring in communities, or creating new ways to learn, we will equip you to lead in education. We'll cover everything from innovative teaching methods to leadership and mentorship. You'll also explore the deeper role of education in shaping culture and values, learning how to create environments that foster growth, curiosity, and faith. We want to optimize learning at every level, focusing on the needs and wants of learners and answering those needs and wants with innovative teaching constructs, learning environments, and other resources that promote learner success. At the end of the program, you'll have the opportunity to present your ideas or educational innovations at the Innovation Exhibition. Let's prepare to impact future generations together.
That's so inspiring, Tessa. Kosti, from your perspective, what excites you most about inspiring future educators through this track?
Thank you, it's great to be here. It excites me that a group of young people who are passionate about education and nurturing the lives of future leaders take time out of their everyday life to innovate, search for answers, and create a better future for education, and grow together with others and God. There's so much to be excited about this. There's a blessing partially because of the effort that the participants give to this experience. Education and raising people are at the center of who God is, and that shapes our future in tremendous ways, just as it has shaped our past.
That's a powerful perspective. How does the education track empower students to innovate and bring faith into the way we teach and mentor others?
So the education track is part of the School of III. So everything is centered around the idea that God is life. As the life giver, He knows us best, and the way to find the ultimate goal of education, which is meaning, what is beautiful, truth, and good, is revealed through knowing God's character and His heart for us. So this belief drives everything we do as educators, both in our work and in our everyday lives.
Okay, now let's talk about the students themselves. Kosti, what personal traits or passions make a student shine in this track?
I would say the ability to wonder and search for answers, learn and take courageous steps into the unknown are key. It's essential to see beyond the norm and start facing the problems and challenges we face in education nowadays. It's about finding solutions to the root issues that are causing alarming results in the education sphere and start working toward being the answer, bringing something better and renewed that reflects the original design for growth, learning, and education.
Great. And what mentorship opportunities and networks are available to education track students?
Yeah. During this track, you are being mentored and coached by the people who have gone before you on this journey and are still learning every day what it looks like to be a kingdom mindset educator. You are being supported on this journey with a group of mentors and leaders, and the right connections for individuals are possible to organize through connections, depending on the support that is needed on each individual. We are not meant to walk by ourselves, but we are meant to go through this journey together. So that is key.
So Tessa, how does this track contribute to rethinking education and addressing global challenges in learning?
The modern Western education system comes from the Prussian model of the 1800s, which aimed to create obedient citizens rather than independent thinkers. Before this, education was mainly handled by churches and families, with children either being taught at home, tutored if wealthy, or learning a trade. Today, parents are pressured to put their children in state education at increasingly young ages. This creates a conflict, especially for moms, between career expectations and their instinct to raise their children themselves. While society often looks down on stay at home parents, more people are starting to question the state's role in education. If we truly want to encourage human flourishing, we must reimagine education for the 21st century and recall that it is a mandate that was given to the family, not the state. Homeschooling is the best solution. However, not everyone is able to pull this off. This is where we come in. We train teachers to work with parents in the education of their children.
Tessa, I love how this track equips educators to collaborate with families in such transformative ways. Can you share more about how this working together is a foundational to these new models of education?
This education track is collaborative at its very foundation. First, teachers and parents are partners in the education of the child. We train our learners on how to empower parents in the learning process. Second, within the track itself, learners work in teams to find solutions to problems typically faced in various educational environments. Finally, teachers work with other teachers around the globe to learn best practices and continue to grow in their skill sets. Whether it's a new technique in teaching reading to children or continued development in emotional intelligence for adults, we create a safe environment to explore new approaches to lifelong learning together.
And finally, Tessa, what would you say to someone who feels called to transform the future of education and is really considering to joining this track and applying the school?
We welcome anyone who feels called to transform the future of education to come and study with us. In Jeremiah 23:29, God proclaims, I put my words into your mouth as fire. Fire can't ignite on its own, though, and that's why studying alone isn't as effective as studying with others. When people study together, they are accountable for their learning, they consider different viewpoints, they ask more questions, and they challenge each other's thinking. Instead of providing solutions, we provide a platform for exploration to find solutions that are in line with kingdom principles. The process of asking and answering questions is valuable. While it might seem that the person asking questions knows less, everyone benefits. The questioner shows wisdom by acknowledging what they don't know, while the answerer demonstrates their understanding. Like fire needing a spark, ideas develop best through interaction. This makes learning an ongoing process that connects people and builds relationships rather than a solitary pursuit of answers. In Proverbs 27:17, God reminds us that iron sharpens iron. It's always better to work in a team. Just as the metaphor suggests, knowledge is better developed through interaction than in isolation. Let's work together to completely transform the future of education.
I just want to say thank you for both of you for helping us to understand more deeply what this education track really offers and what is the aim of it. Whether you are passionate about business, media, or education, the School of III is here to equip you for the journey ahead. Apply today and take the first step towards living a life of purpose, creativity, and influence. And remember, before you can see the change, you have to be the change.